Hi, my name is Jay Wilson, and I'm the grad chair of the Educational Technology and Design program. And I guess if you're at this video, you are interested in learning more about the program and what we have to offer. We have a wonderful history here at the University of Saskatchewan in the area of technology, instructional design, and leadership in those areas as they apply to education. And so our Educational Technology and Design program is one of two programs that's offered by the Curriculum Studies Department. So if you are interested in applying to this program, you would go through the Graduate Studies website. There's an online application that you would apply to, and when you make your selection of the program that you're interested in, make sure that you choose the ETAD option as opposed to the ECUR option. Even though they're under the same department, they are two very different programs. Technology and design is online, so we have students in Saskatchewan, in Western Canada, right across Canada, and globally who are involved in our program. So we have a very interesting cross-section of students. We have a very knowledgeable and experienced group of faculty members who have delivered this programming. They work in the field of research and design, and so we have a very great tight-knit family. We stay in touch with our former grad students, and we have the opportunity to work together on a lot of projects that are not only improve your learning, but really bring you closer to the field and closer to the people that are in your courses. Now, when you're thinking about applying, there are a number of different options you have as far as routes that you could take through your learning. And so there is a course-based route, there is a project route, and there's also a thesis route that you're able to take. And there are certainly advantages to all three of them. Not all fit with the lifestyles and goals that all people who are applying to the program have. So I'll go through each of them for you and hopefully help you understand them better. They all lead to an MEd. So regardless of whatever you choose, when you come out the machine at the other end, it's going to be an MEd. So there's not that one is better than other. They may be different, but they are all MEd programs. So the first one is a course-based program, which consists of 9 courses and one final 10th portfolio class that you would do when you're finished. It is a pay-as-you-go program in the sense that you only pay for the courses that you take, and it is generally done on a part-time basis, so it's perfect for full-time teachers, people that have other obligations, superintendents, people in business and industry who are interested in coming back and taking more schooling, but are not interested in completely immersing themselves in what's going on. Now, you can certainly do more than one class at a time in the course space, but a lot of people find that it fits both fiscally and academically better for them to do one class at a time. Most people get finished their course-based program in 2.5 years. So it's certainly not a long haul. In any graduate program, you have 5 years to finish. If you need more, you can get up to 7 years of extension time, but most people in our program fit well within that range. You may find you need to take a leave, or someone in your household's having a baby, maybe it's you, and so we do offer leaves, and that's certainly not a problem, but most people come in, they find that the pace is okay, and they are able to complete in, like I say, around 2.5 years. So course-based gives you a lot of professional development. You are learning a specific area of content and applying it, and then moving on to the next thing. The second choice would be your project-based stream. And in a project, you take 8 courses. And so you have one less elective to take. And when you're finished, or at the same time, depending on how things work, you can complete a project that maybe has a little more practical application to what you're doing. So you may find in your school division, you want to develop a reading program and find out if it's working, or you need to develop an application of some kind of technology. So there is some research, there's a proposal involved, but it's not the full depth of research that maybe you would expect in another route that you would take. So very popular. At the end, you present whatever project you've created at our celebration of research, and so it's a fantastic opportunity to not only do something innovative and applicable to your place of education, but you also get to share it with the broader community, and we find that that's really wonderful. The third option you have is a thesis. And for a lot of people, when they think about grad studies, they think about a thesis. Formalized research written up in a lovely, hard-bound artifact that you share with people, and you're going out and actually doing the ethics, designing your question, gathering data, analyzing, writing it up. We still offer that. And for many people, especially those who think they may want to continue on in their academic career, the thesis is a really good fit. There are no electives in our program when you do a thesis. You take our 7 required courses, and then you do your thesis. And you would be assigned with an advisor who would work with you to help you with your writing and your research, and you would create that document with the help of a committee as well. And so it is maybe the one that takes the longest to get done. Certainly, I've seen as much effort in a project as I have in a thesis, and vice versa. So it's not the ultimate time sponge, but it can be very time-consuming. And when we put efforts into things, they're often the most rewarding. So some people find that doing the research and writing is rewarding. Regardless of those 3, course-based, project, or thesis, whichever one you choose, they all give you an MEd when you're done. If for some reason you are thinking PhD or continuing to do your academic work afterwards, with an MEd you can get into a PhD program. With a thesis, no questions asked, you would be able to apply, there you go. With a project, in our history of the program, we've only ever had one person who has come across a bit of an issue with only having a project and not a thesis, and that person had to do a qualifying exam. Same with course-based. If you have the evidence that you have done research or have written something, then you can prove to a PhD program that yes, you have the research and skills or abilities to be a fully functioning graduate student. If you have course-based, chances are they're going to expect something more than just your portfolio to get you into the program. That being said, we've never had anybody turned down who really wants to get into a PhD program, so keep that in mind. The other thing is that if you start in one program, and generally we recommend people start in course-based and then switch if they become super motivated, or even if they want to do a thesis down the road because financially it's to your advantage. But at any point in time, you can switch between programs. So you don't have to worry about, once I'm in course-based, I'm only ever going to be in course-based. You have the opportunity to move between the two and give you a chance to really get a sense of who you are as a student and what you're interested in. So paying in the old days meant paying at the beginning of the year and everything was fine. But in the olden days, there was just 2 semesters. So you were only expected to be here from fall, winter, and then you'd have your summers off. As a grad student, you were expected to be active in all 3 terms. So term 1, September to December, term 2, January to April, and term 3, which would be May to September. If you choose not to take classes during any one of those terms, you're still expected to pay a maintenance of status fee. So keep that in mind if you're doing some financial planning around what's going on. You're expected to be active in all 3 of those terms. And that's, for some people, that's a surprise when they come back. Summer, we offer a good range of classes. We try to give you some flexibility for those of you who have been teaching all year and need a bit of a holiday. So we like to build that in, give you a chance to not have to be a teacher all winter and spring, and then be a student all summer. And hopefully that's part of the attraction of our program. We offer the opportunity for you to have an advisor. So when you are accepted in the program, you'll be assigned an advisor. There's also our graduate secretary. There's me as the grad chair available. There are other students. So there are many different ways that you can ask for, say, program planning help, or just help with assignments, understanding what's going on. We, like I said before, we do try to operate as kind of a family as much as we can in a grad program, and that means supporting one another. We have a yearly summer institute for the ETAD program where we get people together in a remote location, and gives us the opportunity to build community and develop our skills and our understanding of the program. And that's something that's been very popular and really helps people to become immersed in the program, especially those people who are studying at a distance who choose to come to Saskatchewan during the summer and spend some time with us, it's a great opportunity. So hopefully that's enough information to get you interested in our program. We're looking for people who have a passion around education. We're looking for people who are interested in being really self-motivated. If you have a question and you're an online student, you need to come and see us. You need to contact us because we don't always have you on our radar because you're at a distance. So if that's something that resonates with who you are as a learner, then that's great. I think you'd really enjoy what we have here and look forward to seeing your application.